In a world where cruisers are becoming sleeker, smarter, and more connected, there's one name that refuses to bow to conformity: the 2025 Harley-Davidson Bad Boy. Welcome back to Bike Focus Reviews, where we dissect the metal, the muscle, and the mythos behind the world's most iconic motorcycles. And today, we're diving into a machine that doesn't whisper your name, it roars it. If you're the kind of rider who believes your bike should make a statement before it even starts, stick around, because the 2025 Bad Boy isn't just a motorcycle, it's a declaration. This isn't a ride for everyone. It's for the rebels, the lone wolves, the midnight road dwellers who don't need a reason to ride. And Harley has done something rare with this year's model. They've reached back into the archives of grit, pulled out the DNA of a cult classic, and injected it into a modern beast that carries the same name, but now breathes with more power, attitude, and presence than ever before. A nod to the past, a punch from the future. The original Harley-Davidson Bad Boy, introduced in the mid-1990s, was a bold attempt to merge softail comfort with Springer front-end aggression. It wasn't everyone's cup of tea, but for those who got it, it was a religion. Fast forward to 2025, and Harley-Davidson has resurrected the Bad Boy moniker with more than just nostalgia in mind. This isn't a simple reskin of a softail with some blacked-out chrome and a flashy badge. No, the 2025 Bad Boy is a carefully calculated homage to the past, mixed with a thunderous leap forward in performance, tech, and design. It screams outlaw, but whispers refinement. With a completely re-engineered frame for better handling, a retuned Milwaukee 8117 V-twin for sharper throttle response, and integrated ride modes that adapt on the fly, Harley isn't just reminiscing, they're rewriting what a cruiser can be. It's retro without being rusty. It's future-forward without forgetting its roots. Performance that talks back. At the heart of the Bad Boy is the Milwaukee 8117 engine, now tuned specifically for this model to deliver even more torque across the low and mid-ranges. With 125 lb-ft of torque kicking in early and staying steady through the rev range, this bike doesn't ask for respect, it demands it. Whether you're rolling through city streets or chewing up highway miles, the 117 responds with a rawness that reminds you this isn't a polite machine. There's something primal about the Bad Boy's performance. It's not just fast, it's feral. But Harley hasn't sacrificed control for chaos. The new chassis geometry gives it sharper cornering than any previous softail-based design, and thanks to a lightweight aluminum swing arm and upgraded Showa suspension, you're not just riding, you're connected. You feel every heartbeat of the road, but never like you're fighting the bike. For those worried that the Bad Boy might be all show and no go, rest easy. This thing has teeth. And it knows how to bite. Design, darkness done right. Harley's design team deserves credit for walking a fine line here. The 2025 Bad Boy isn't overstyled, and it doesn't scream for attention with gimmicks. Instead, it commands attention with presence. The matte black finish, layered with subtle hints of brushed gunmetal and deep red pinstriping, feels custom right out of the crate. The 19-inch front wheel and aggressive stance harken back to the old-school Springer profile, but with modern lines and precision detailing. The LED headlamp has been recessed into a minimalist nacelle, giving it a sinister scowl that's unmistakable in a rearview mirror. Every line, every weld, and every detail feels intentional. It's not a cruiser wearing a costume, it's a bike with identity. This design doesn't ask you to look twice, it guarantees you will. The saddle is a low-profile solo seat that hugs the frame, giving you that drop-down, road-hugging posture without sacrificing comfort. From the bobbed rear fender to the blacked-out pipes that snake along its side, the Bad Boy looks fast even when it's parked. Technology that serves, not distracts. Harley-Davidson has taken a minimalist approach to tech with the Bad Boy, and it works. The digital dash is sleek, centered, and readable in any light. You'll find integrated Bluetooth connectivity, a streamlined control layout, and optional voice-activated navigation via a paired headset. But none of it gets in the way. This isn't a gadget-heavy touring bike. The tech exists to support the ride, not replace it. ABS, cornering traction control, and Harley's Reflex defensive rider system all come standard, quietly working in the background to keep the beast on a leash when needed. 3 ride modes, street, sport, and custom, let you tailor throttle response, engine braking, and traction control to your preference. The result? A modern-day outlaw cruiser that's as intuitive as it is intimidating. Comfort and control. A rider's bike. The 2025 Bad Boy is more than just performance and looks. Harley took serious steps to make sure the bike delivers comfort for real-world riding. Mid-mount controls keep your feet in a natural position, while the redesigned handlebar risers offer a slightly forward-leaning posture that feels aggressive but natural. The seat is contoured to keep you locked in, even when you crack the throttle, and the rear suspension, now adjustable with a simple under-seat knob, smooths out most urban terrain with surprising grace. While this isn't a cross-country tourer, it's more than capable of multi-hour rides, especially with the optional quick-release sissy bar and luggage setup. It's Harley's way of saying, you don't need to choose between muscle and miles. The Bad Boy gives you both. Who this bike is for? Let's not sugarcoat it, the 2025 Harley-Davidson Bad Boy isn't for everyone. If you're looking for something that blends into the background, this isn't your ride. If you want whisper-quiet exhausts and a digital dashboard that mimics your smartphone, look elsewhere. But if you want a bike that oozes character, that demands you ride with intent, and that turns heads without ever asking to, this is the one. The Bad Boy isn't just a cruiser, it's a mindset. It's for the rider who wants more than chrome and comfort. It's for the individualist who values history but isn't afraid of evolution. It's for those who ride for the feel, the sound, and the attitude. Whether you're a longtime Harley enthusiast or someone looking to break free from the pack, this bike is your middle finger to the mundane. Final verdict, the legend reborn. So where does the 2025 Harley-Davidson Bad Boy sit in the landscape of modern cruisers? Squarely at the intersection of heritage and rebellion. Harley has pulled off something rare, they've taken a risk on legacy, and it's paid off. The Bad Boy isn't trying to appeal to every rider. It's not aiming to be the most practical, the most tech-savvy, or the most fuel-efficient. It's aiming to be unforgettable. It brings attitude back into the spotlight and pairs it with a platform that actually rides as hard as it looks. From its guttural exhaust note to its unapologetically aggressive stance, the Bad Boy tells you exactly what it is, no apologies, no compromises. It may not be the future of motorcycling, but it reminds us why we fell in love with riding in the first place. Join the movement. Thanks for tuning into Bike Focus Reviews, where bikes aren't just machines, they're stories on two wheels. If the 2025 Bad Boy got your pulse racing, you're not alone. Drop a comment below, would you ride one, or is this Rebel too raw for your roads? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss a ride review that hits harder than the rest. This has been another deep dive into the soul of a machine. Until next time, ride hard, ride free.